Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil khalq wa a'azzal mursaleen. Siyama khatamihim wa afdalihim wa ahsanihim Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Wa ala ahli baytihi tayyibin tahirin. Alladhina adhaba anhum ridsa wa taharahum tathira. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today is the 8th day of the month of Ramadan, 1443 or 2022. And we wish you a day full of barakah, a day full of ni'mah, a day full of bounties and blessings, and a day where you are successful, where you have achieved what you wanted to achieve. And may we all be successful in this regard. Ameen. We've spoken yesterday about anger, and anger really is a big problem. Anger has caused so many unpleasantness and suffering and pain. Wars were created, millions were killed, thousands, hundreds and thousands were killed throughout the centuries, millions throughout the centuries because of anger. And not only, it's like a volcano. And when that volcano erupts and it spews the lava out, it destroys everything around it. That is what anger does. It destroys everything around. All the people involved, and it creates so much unpleasantness and the cause of breakage of relationships, of brotherhoods and sisterhoods, which is unnecessary. And by the way, this is coupled with the ego. Anger and ego, the two are very, very closely linked. But we'll speak again about the ego when we get there. Anger is a big problem. And let us address what Quran mentions. We've said, وَالْكَاظِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ وَعَافِينَ عَنِ النَّاسِ وَاللَّهُ يُحِبُّ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. We've mentioned that yesterday. And let us look again at what Hazrat Amir al-Mu'mineen Salamullah alayhi mentions about anger. Hazrat Amir says, لا تتكلم وأنت غاضب. Don't speak while you are angry. We obviously know when you are angry, all the ugliness and horrors comes out of this. And this causes so much problems. And it's fire, missiles, nuclear missiles that comes out of this when you are angry. So beautifully Quran says, وَالْقَادِمِينَ الْغَيْظَ. Hazrat Amir says, لَا تَتَكَلَّمْ وَأَنْتَ غَاضِبْ. While you are angry, فَتَقُولُ أَعْظَمَ الْحَدِيثِ. And he says, فَتَنْدَمْ عَلَيْهِ. And then you will regret what you have said your whole life, because once the words are out, you cannot retract it, you cannot take it back. Why? Because you've said so heinous things, ugly things to the people you have vented your anger. So Quran says, after the anger there is a nadam. There is what? You become nadim, you become regretful, remorseful. So let us not do and act out of anger, inshallah. He says also that the remedy for anger, he says dawa'ul ghadab as-samt. That he says the remedy for anger is what? Just keep quiet. In that moment when you want to explode and you want in fact your whole face is inflated and you turn red all in your face, etc. And the veins start in that moment. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be silent. Why? Then you will not create any destruction around you. Let us look at another hadith of Hazrat Amir Salamullah alayhi, where he says that where he says about anger. He says, Iyakum wal ghadab. I warn you and anger. Be wary, be careful about anger. He says, فَأَوَّلُهُ جُنُونَ. Because anger is a form of junoon, madness. In that moment when you're angry, you've lost the balance of your mind. and you are exploding like a volcano, and that is a form of junoon, a form of madness. وَآخِرُهُ النَّدَمْ. And the end of it, after the fire has settled now, after the wind has settled, and after the destruction, now you are regretful. And now you must what? As we say it in English, now it is damage control. So let us be careful of anger. Let us have an anger-less day, inshallah, and may we be successful in this regard. May Allah help us, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.